start. So I have to ask, in round 2, you got the big knockdown. You immediately jumped on the back and went for the choke instead of following up the strikes to finish. One, I have to ask if you regret that because a lot of people do think you would have finished.
Oh my God. Biggest mistake of my night, and I paid for it in the third round, but that's what it's about, right? And I'm happy. I'm happy. Fucking no. I'm not happy with the third round, but there's a lesson learned, and there's no better lesson learned than one learned in pain. I feel like I Dustin Poirier'd it with, but it's okay, like I won first round. I don't know how, I was like, you fucking done, man, but he didn't. Second round, I got knocked down again, so that second round first one I knew I won. Second one was kind of iffy, but everyone's told me I cracked him so hard, that knockdown was a big thing. But I got to learn that killer instinct when I hurt him. Instead of, with other guys, I would just dominate with the wrestling. But that was actually my downfall here. And that's okay. We'll be better next time, and we did what we needed to do to win. And not everything's going to be beautiful. I'm pissed off, but that's the point.
Well, we did talk about it before the fight. It doesn't have to be pretty every time, as long as you walk out with your head raised.
And what'd you tell me about him?
I did say he's inconsistent.
Very inconsistent. That's what I prepared for, and it was difficult. But that's what I wanted, and that's PFL United States, right? Well-rounded fighter, and I'm a better guy for it. That's got a fucking shiner.
So I need to ask, what was going through your head in that third round when he had you rocked, when he had you... did he have you rocked?
No, I was tired, yeah, and he was just putting pressure on me. Like, I didn't feel in danger, but I was just like, I didn't want to be offensive,
What are you thinking to yourself in those moments, though?
Survive. And, I was still jabbing and pumping. I was moving, but I couldn't get him off of me. I was outpointing him a little bit when I was throwing straight. But, yeah, and then he wrestled me, and I got wrestle fucked, which hasn't happened to me yet. And it was fun. I kind of understood what it's like to fight me most of the time,
Well, I was going to say, you did a bunch of it earlier in the fight yourself, so
yeah.
now you kind of just had to get some back.
Yeah. And I wish I was more relaxed putting pressure in the first round because I was really trying to finish him and kind of blew a gasket, and it's always fun watching when other fighters do like, dude, you just got to relax, man. It's so easy to tell the other guy, but like when you're in the moment and I'm punching him, he goes, it's like, okay, I'm going to finish this guy, But all is fair in love and war.
Thank you.
Do you feel like some of those grappling exchanges that he put on in the third round kind of benefited you a little bit?
Yeah, I think if he struck with me more, but I guess he was tired too, and he just wanted to have an easy third round, kind of with the wrestling, but he just didn't do enough first and second round, First one, with what I did, maybe it could have even been a 10-8. I don't know, Maybe I'm being a kind of a dick right now, but I will paint myself pretty.
And outside of jumping that submission there in the second round, is there anything you would have done differently in those first 2 rounds?
Yeah, just been in the first round, like I said, more relaxed, just putting more of a calm pressure, waiting for the bigger shot instead of just trying to rip, every single shot. And then, of course, not going, like, I would punch him with a beautiful combo and then go for a shot. No point. Stupid. Stupid.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, brother.
First of all, congratulations on the win.
Thank you. Can I drink this, by the way?
I don't make those calls.
Oh,
I'm sure
okay.
you can.
Go ahead.
Who's going to
You
stop?
just want to fight.
Who's going to
Go
stop?
ahead.
I mean, my dick is not going to fall off, right?
No.
200 milligrams of caffeine? No.
Some other stuff over there. I can say it's for me.
Plenty of water and juice in that fridge.
Oh, okay. All right.
Here's your water right here.
Get me something like Fanta. There's like something orange bubbly.
Here's your water. Orange bubble.
Yeah. I'm from Poland, so I was raised on Fanta. That's...
Guess you never played baseball growing up either.
No, I fuck no. Baseball? What? What is that?
Drop the water bottle.
I suck at ball sports. That's why I like to punch and kick. What's Fanta? That's not for men throwing balls. Come on. All right.
Good?
Yeah.
All right. So the only note that I had written kind of feeds off some of the other questions that were asked to you, or that you kept taking the fight to the ground despite massive success on the feet. Now, it sounds like the way that you're talking, you felt like he was taking you to the ground, wrestling you, but you were pretty successful on the ground. Did you feel like you were panicking to get up for any reason?
I mean, for a round, I wanted to get up and get on top, right? That was the only time I really panicked. I guess I wish I kept him really glued to the ground the second round, but the plan was to strike with him, so I'd let him up, but I wish I kept, once I took him down, I wish I put more effort to keeping him down, or if I stood up, I should have done one or the other instead of mixing it up, which usually works for me, but for this fight, I think it would have either been, I get on him and you stay on top of him, or you strike and, you just keep striking, right?
So in a fight like that where the game plan seems to kind of be going out the window, do you start to try to fight for points or kind of be more technical? Or what was going through your head besides obviously getting up or being on top of him on the ground?
I want to crack his ass, and...
You looking for the finish?
Yeah. First and second round, and first round I did it too much, Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Was it fun? Fans are happy.
That was a banger.
That was a banger?
Everybody.
So, that's what, I'm a bit disappointed in myself, but then seeing the guys out there like, fucking great fight, I'm like, yeah, okay, you liked it. Because I'm being a harsh judge of myself, but, and then it's for the fans, and if they're fucking happy, I'm fucking, seeing the kids, picture, it was great, and I'm like, really? Thanks.
All right, anyone else? You're good to go.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Cheers.
Don't run out now, because I need a picture of you.
Oh, definitely. Where do you want, here?
It could be, yeah.
Okay.
Here, just on the side.